Hidden beneath the seemingly endless sands of the Sahara Desert, a remarkable scientific discovery has left the world in awe. The Sahara, covering an area larger than the United States, has long been regarded as a barren and unforgiving wasteland. However, beneath the seemingly infinite sea of sand lies a hidden history waiting to be uncovered. Today, we will unveil the secrets buried beneath the Sahara Desert's shifting dunes. But before we go any further, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's get started. The Sahara, which means desert in Arabic, is the largest sandy desert in the world, covering over 8.5 million square kilometers across 10 African countries. Surprisingly, only about 20% of it is sand. The rest is rocky plateaus and rough terrain. While it may seem barren, the Sahara is home to around 4,000 species, including mammals like gerbils, jerboas, antelopes, jackals, dune cats, and mongooses, most of which are active at night to escape the extreme daytime heat. Speaking of heat, the Sahara can get scorching, with air temperatures averaging around 35 degrees Celsius and sand temperatures soaring even higher. Rainfall in the Sahara is a rarity, with an annual average of just 75 millimeters. The highest recorded temperature in the Sahara is a staggering nearly 58 degrees Celsius, while at night, temperatures can plummet to almost 0 degrees, and in mountain plateaus, they can even drop to as low as -18 degrees. Despite these harsh conditions, the Sahara boasts a surprising variety of flora. Over 30 species of endemic plants call this desert home, including ferns, ficus trees, acacia, cacti, and date palms. Now let's dive beneath the surface to uncover what lies hidden beneath the Sahara's shifting sands. The desert holds a secret that has puzzled scientists for centuries. Traces of a once thriving prehistoric ecosystem. Under the arid desert lies evidence of a time when the Sahara was lush and teeming with life. Millennia ago, this seemingly barren desert was a vastly different place. Researchers have uncovered ancient lake beds, river valleys, and fossils of aquatic creatures, indicating that the Sahara was once a land of lakes, rivers, and abundant flora and fauna. Remnants of extinct animals like hippos and elephants, along with ancient human settlements, tell a story of a vibrant and flourishing ecosystem that has long since disappeared. But what caused this dramatic transformation from a lush paradise to the arid desert we see today? The answer lies in changes in the Earth's climate. Over thousands of years, the Sahara experienced a gradual shift from a wetter, more hospitable climate to the harsh desert environment we know today. These changes were driven by variations in Earth's orbit and axial tilt, leading to shifts in rainfall patterns. The Sahara is not just a sea of sand. It's a dynamic ecosystem shaped by temperature extremes, sand dunes reaching towering heights of up to 200 meters, and intriguing natural phenomena. Have you ever heard the eerie yet captivating melody of sand dunes? These dunes produce sounds as wind-blown sand grains create harmonious vibrations. In unusual corners of this arid expanse, you can find transparent pieces of weathered glass, believed to have formed from ancient meteorite impacts. These glass remnants are silent witnesses to cosmic collisions millions of years ago, adding another layer of mystery to the Sahara's story. One of the Sahara's most enchanting features is the mirage, an optical illusion that has bewildered countless travelers. More than 150,000 mirages have been observed here, forming when light refracts at the boundary between air layers with different densities and temperatures. These mirages can be so convincing that maps have been created to help navigate through the illusion. You might think you're just a couple of kilometers away from an oasis with water and palm trees, but in reality, you might have to trek over 500 kilometers to reach the nearest water source. Now let's venture into one of the Sahara's most enigmatic wonders, the rigid structure, located in Mauritania. This massive ring structure, spanning 50 kilometers in diameter, dates back several hundred million years. Visible from orbit, it served as an essential reference point for astronauts. Theories about its formation abound, with some attributing it to erosion. This structure remains one of Earth's most intriguing geological mysteries. Despite its harsh conditions, the Sahara supports life. Around 2 million people, primarily Berbers and Tuaregs, call this desert home. In medieval times, mighty trade caravans, sometimes consisting of nearly 12,000 camels, traversed the Sahara, connecting distant regions. These caravans were essential for trade and cultural exchange, shaping the history of North Africa. Now let's get to the most astounding discovery beneath the Sahara's surface: its hidden treasure. Despite the desert's reputation for water scarcity due to low rainfall, vast pools of groundwater lie beneath its sands. These groundwater reserves are the lifeline of the Sahara, giving birth to oases and nourishing lush vegetation. Many countries within the Sahara region, such as Sudan, Chad, Egypt, and Libya, tap into these underground rivers to sustain their populations. Libya, in particular, boasts an extensive aquifer and embarked on a monumental project known as the Great Man-Made River. This engineering marvel delivers an astonishing 6.5 million cubic meters of drinking water daily to dehydrated communities. In 2008, it earned a rightful place in the Guinness Book of Records as the largest irrigation project on Earth. Now let's talk about a true marvel of engineering that defies the harsh desert environment: the Great Man-Made River. This colossal project comprises 1,300 wells, each more than 500 meters deep, an intricate network of water pipes, and vast reservoirs. But the real wonder lies beneath the Sahara's surface: an aquifer, a hidden treasure trove of fresh water. This incredible feat ensures water supply to millions of people in the desert, proving that the Sahara is more generous to its inhabitants than meets the eye. Believe it or not, about 8,000 years ago, this very desert was a lush green paradise, adorned with dense forests, verdant grass meadows, and crystal-clear lakes. It's a stark contrast to the arid landscape we know today. Deep within the Sahara lies its very own Stonehenge, the mysterious 𝗙𝗵𝗶𝘀. This ancient structure consists of 2 massive stones, each standing 3 meters tall and weighing several tons. What sets it apart? 𝗙𝗵𝗶𝘀 predates Stonehenge by more than 4,500 years, making it one of the oldest archaeological sites in human history. In the heart of this formidable desert, archaeologists have uncovered ancient rock carvings, evidence that primitive civilizations once thrived here. Imagine a time when settlements dotted the landscape, people tilled the land, and herds of cattle roamed. The Sahara was alive with human activity, and a colossal river named 𝗙𝗵𝗄𝗃 once flowed through the Sahara, emptying into the vast Atlantic Ocean. This river's existence was confirmed in 2015 through advanced satellite imaging. Alongside the river, Lake Chad stretched its watery arms. In ancient times, it was far wider and deeper than it is today, holding the distinction of being Earth's largest lake. It's incredible to think that, according to experts, the Sahara could become green once again in the next 10,000 to 12,000 years. But why did this thriving green region transform into the arid desert we know today? Scientists have different theories. Some blame livestock, claiming that excessive grazing led to the depletion of vegetation, making the land vulnerable to the sun's scorching rays. Others argue that grazing and transhumance actually prolonged the Sahara's verdant era by 500 years. Then there are those who point to Earth's axial tilt, which shifts every 20,000 years, altering sunlight intensity. Could this be the culprit? Now, let's journey even further back in time to the Mesozoic era, when the Sahara was an ancient ocean known as 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏. In this ocean, colossal ancestors of whales, massive snakes, ancient turtles, and awe-inspiring dinosaurs once roamed. As continents shifted and separated, the ocean disappeared, leaving behind fossilized remnants of these incredible creatures. Today, this place is known as the Valley of the Whales, where we find fossilized records of Earth's prehistoric giants.